Well, hello guys, in this video we are going to talk a little bit about Yugoslav official military boots. These are very good boots. I was checking the price on eBay. At the moment the new boots are around $190 and half used are between $70 and $130. Now some people will say that maybe it's too much to give for boots. But I disagree, because these are really good and they will serve you for years and decades. So here's the thing, I have used both of these. We have two pairs here. This pair I bought half used. Who knows how many soldiers wear them, and these were new. Now the thing with these boots, because they are like very hard rubber down there and very hard fat skin. I don't know from which kind of animal, but definitely skin. So the thing with the new boots is that you need to wear them for multiple years, or it depends about circumstances. So they align they align with your feet. So most of the people like to use boots that are previously worn by some other people, by some other soldiers. So not just soldiers use them, police forces, security forces, special units, mountain people, people who are protecting animals in a forest and so on, because these are common in ex-Yugoslavia, from Macedonia to Slovenia. So and after the war, after that tragic events, multiple years after that, the armies around ex-Yugoslavia still use them, especially when they are practicing, because they don't want to destroy the new, like metro type of very fancy boots. I would use these all the time, because your fingers, your feet are safe in them when we talk about stones and sharp edges of trees and so on. Well, maybe not against mines, but your feet is pretty much safe. And they are heavy, but there you go, old school, developed after Second War. So yeah, let me see. These are very heavily used. I was using them for 1 and more year at the job, some construction jobs. Well, you got to do all kind of jobs after the university to provide money. So there you go, that's my story in a short. And they were previously used by multiple generations of soldiers. So for example, this one, let me zoom, is from 74. So let me try to get closer here. I want you to see everything. The first in a table number is a size, number 7. Then you have dužina, which means length, 27 and half, that is in centimeters. Širina, which means wide, 8 centimeters, and number, like European stuff, number is a 43. And they were produced in a 74, as I said, in a factory of Borac. Now I use them for construction stuff, and down there you're gonna see a lot of not removed concrete. See, I'm kind of lazy and I really don't need to do that, but see, you have screws here. Probably you can see this. Let me zoom. You have multiple screws all around, and here there is a mark 74, 27 and a half, and the factory here, I don't know if you can see this, let me see, Zagreb, okay, Zagreb, place Zagreb, factory Borac. Right, really cool piece of gear. And yeah, I need to oil them. They were in some storage box for a lot of years after I finished the house, but it's time to clean them a little bit because they're a piece of history. And I was checking the price, and hello, I have some expensive boots, you know. Even for people in United States, close to $200 is not a really small amount of money. They do have scratches and so on, but they are generally cool. Right, so inside, I don't know if you are going to be able to see this. Inside there is a very hard bottom there. Well, no, you are not going to be able to see that because of the light from this side, but the skin is absolutely perfect after all these years. So what was the year? 74, and you can use them for decades from now. They will serve you. they will absolutely serve you. Very, very cool boots, right? Now, I bought them, they were not in pairs, so there was a big pile of military boots on a ex-military facility, and there was the heel of these, so I bought like really quickly because there are other people around, so I bought 43 number, but they were from different years. So for example, this one I think is in pair, also from 1980. So these are from 80, and these are from 74. So see, six years difference between these two guys, and what I'm gonna say, they work really work very perfectly. Very, very cool stuff. So some of you guys probably do appreciate a little bit of details, but because of light in my room, I don't know, will I be able to show that? Okay, so something like that, like close up. If this is a close-up, these were used a lot. Who knows how many people used them before me. There are scratches here, and the rubber is a little bit aside here because they were used, but generally they are really, really cool. And they are also from what was this? Also Zagreb. And what other stuff we have here? Just a second. Right. Just as a couple of minutes ago, for a first boot, size 7, 27.5. Now this wide here is 8. I didn't know, 9, sorry, 9. I didn't know that. All this time I was using different width of boots. Well, there you go. So this is 9 and this is 8. Well, let me try to compare that. I have never done that. Maybe there is some glorious difference. I don't know. See? They were used. Well, you know, they will get the job done. Some people at the job, they were, you know, mocking me. How can you wear the boots of ex-soldiers? Who knows? Maybe they were in a war. They probably were. Maybe some dude was dying in them, or some wounded soldier or personnel. I don't know how you can wear one of these. Well, my answer is really simple. You gotta do what you gotta do. If you have a good boots, it's really not important from where you got them. Because when they issue half-used boots, and especially in war-torn apart countries, you don't know who wore them. So your opinion about who wore them, who used them, was that the dead or not dead, person? Well, you got to do your stuff, even professionally or after the war or whatever. You got to grab high quality stuff, like tools and boots and jackets and whatever, and you continue with your life not thinking about those things, because it's a very spoiled way of thinking. Do what you need to do, forget about the past, because you're going to get crazy. I don't know who used them, I don't care. They were doing the job for me. I was using them at the job. I was using them while building a house, and they actually saved my fingers multiple times. So if nothing else, right now I have my fingers, because couple of house blocks fall on my fingers, and I have them right now. So spoiled people will say, oh, maybe some soldiers who are, in a war, maybe they were them. Well, maybe, when you get the gun, when they issue it, you don't know what that gun did to other people. So shut up and don't be spoiled. Do your stuff. Right. So this was the old, and these are, I bought them new and used them for a little bit. And the problem is, it is better when someone else has used them, because if not, then your feet need to align to boot and boot to your feet, and that's painful. You will get all kind of blisters, not just from this part here, but also blisters on your ankles. See how that thing is closed? Okay, so it is better when they were softened by other people. Some people piss on them, some people put them on hot water, do all kind of stuff, put old newspapers in here to get the space, but too much space is not really good, just as a little bit of space. but they are really cool. So these are from, let me see, these are from 90, let me zoom just a second. These are from 88, and white 9, factory was Limka, see, Limka, and where that is, I don't know, maybe there is a, oh, there is a name here, maybe you can't see that, you probably can't, but the name here, okay, is Zlatar. Okay, so these are from Zlatar, these are from Zagreb, from what was it? I don't know, I already forget, I don't care. And I think that there is a little bit of difference when we see the surface down there, because see these screws, okay? So they are like, I mean, these are almost new, but the screws are a little bit, I don't know how to describe it. Let's compare it to other earlier versions. So somehow, guys, I think, let me see what I'm gonna do with light here, just a second. So I think that the screws here on the older version are different than here. Maybe not, maybe I'm just tripping. Oh, yeah, there is obvious difference. Check this out, guys, I never paid attention to this. These earlier versions, it seems like that they are more, that they are better did than new versions. Because see how many screws are here? Like we have 1, 2, 3, and then here we have 2 of these. So these do have more screws than this. Well, there you go, the weird thing, you know, the weird thing. I don't know how they are allowed to do that, but probably as always there is some, I don't know how to explain this, but the more time passes, the factories who produce the stuff, they put a lot less material on the stuff. So before this video I had never paid attention to number of screws here and number of screws here. So it's a kind of shame, you know. But overall they are cool. They are cool. So the conclusion is the older they are, the more screws they have, and probably they are better. Well, I don't know. Check for you. If you're buying these on eBay, just a second, check for the year when they are created. There is great chance that if they are older that they are better built, but probably you will not get that new. Well, you know. Do I really love them? Yes, absolutely. Are they heavy to wear around? Yes, absolutely. I created a mess here, just a second. So this is how they look like from this side. Really cool piece of gear. Now my table is all dirty from protective elements here. I need to clean them more. But there you go, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. These are really cool boots. Buy them. If you buy them new, really use them, because there is no other way that they will align to your feet. You cannot expect that something is gonna happen and then there will be no problems. You need to use them, because these are really hard, pure skin, very hard skin boots. And which one of these I like to use more? Well, the older ones. Somehow, see, this piece, they look smaller because of usage, or I don't know, but they look smaller and they are nicer around my legs, feet. I mean, yeah, they are beaten, they are older, but I like them more than this one, because I have like a feeling that these are a little bit bigger, you know. But hopefully they will live along with me to be aligned with myself, you know. Yeah, they are beaten. I really love them. If you can get them, definitely get them. I was checking the prices of boots, of some disgusting new metro trendy boots, like military versions and stuff. They're pure junk. If you go with this metro boots in a field, God forbid, in some kind of war, in some SHTF situation, if you go with these older ones, everything will be fine. They're heavy, but it's cool. If you go with those new tactical BS boots, you're going to be wet and probably hurt on stones and stuff. With these ones, stones can do you nothing. Okay. Maybe they will get wet after a couple of days in the mud or something, but you need to use the different socks and take care about hygiene. This will sustain. I'm telling you, whatever you do in your life, if you are in a village, in a hiker or something, they are hard to wear, they are heavy, but they will sustain. They will sustain all kind of damage. Okay, so get them, because over time they will be rarer and rarer. They are a piece of history. These are different. I don't know who wear them. Maybe dead people, maybe alive people. I don't know. I don't care. The stuff is real. The reality doesn't care about your opinion, about your attitude and stuff. Do what you gotta do. Buy good stuff. Maybe even invest a little bit of money in it, and you will be happy, because it is all about that thing. Do I have something in my life to rely myself on that when I need to do that? That is about reliability. Okay, metro fancy sexy BS new age boots will not do that. Old school stuff, hard stuff is hard, but it will get the job done. And take care about your feet, okay? Don't sleep in a trench for more than 50 days. Anyway, disgusting stuff, I know. Thank you for watching, subscribe if you didn't, and see you next one. Ciao, ciao.